which are the gemsbok, which is a large African antelope, and the Persian ibex. The gemsbok, which I'll put an image like right here, is now estimated to be in the thousands, and their population kind of scattered, and they're considered an invasive species because of impacts on the desert ecosystem, and they compete with the other American antelope, the pronghorn. You can find them in the White Sands Desert, or large antelopes, and they have spread. So, unlike the gemsbok or African oryx, the Persian ibex population is in the hundreds, like 400s. So they're not really a threat compared to antelope that can get into the thousands, but they are isolated in the Florida mountains. We're still on New Mexico. The third big game animal in New Mexico that they decided to bring in for big game hunting is the barberry sheep. Other animals that were introduced to America that aren't from here. And I have covered these on my YouTube more in depth, but the Sitka deer was brought over into Texas and Maryland, and they are established. They're very elusive deer with different vocalizations than mule deer or white-tailed deer. Unlike the Sitka deer, the axis deer, which was imported to Texas for big game hunters and have a population around 15,000, the Sitka deer are shorter than the axis deer and have shorter antlers, and obviously they have different vocalizations and different coat colors and such, but the axis deer was also imported for the black buck, which was imported from parts of India and Nepal, is also a non-native USA species of antelope, medium-sized, that was imported in Texas for trophy hunting. The black buck in Texas is in the Edwards Plateau region, and they can get up to 50 miles per hour, and they're prized for their really, really beautiful horns. The thing about the black bucks, though, is the majority of the population is kept in like deer farms with high fences, but there are established populations outside of those farms. We're going to go back to imported non-native deer that are an invasive species. So we have the axis deer, the Sitka deer, and now the fallow deer. And the fallow deer is more widespread. Most of the places they're landlocked or in private farms for meat farming, but like anything